How's it going, everyone? I want to do an update on Fubo as it actually finally is reaching the EMA 10 here after hours. It's the EMA 10 is at 370, and you can look at the prices at 374, close enough. I usually go a couple cents above the EMA on for entries, and the reason why I'm going to buy this one here. And I got in, if you look in the Discord, I did get in at 380 and then I bought some more at the swing trade alerts. I said I'm buying Fubu all in the 370, 380 range, and I added some more in the mid 370s. And the reason why I like this one is one, it's a higher price stocks. I like to trade these over $1. Those are kind of my favorites. I have best success. And then also you can see price has penetrated this upper counter channel many days. So it loved to go there, and it had amazing news with Disney, right? I don't think it's just gonna like flop down. You have some negatives saying it gets more confusing at venue sports venue, but I do think this is going to be a nice bounce idea. Even on this EMA 5, we had a little bit. I don't think this is going to be just a little bounce. I think we can at least get 10%, in my opinion, and that's always my target. Our highs was way up here in the $6 range, and we retraced a good portion of it back. So I'm going to take a shot at this. And the reason why is because one, we skipped this EMA 5, right? We skipped the 5 without any like massive bounce. Okay, we skipped the 5 and go to the 10. We hit the upper counter channel. The EMA 50 is at the very bottom, which means it's a strong uptrend. When the bands are this wide, it's going to be very hard to just puncture all through these bands. Okay, I just don't see it happen a lot. So the bands are very wide. That means it's a very strong uptrend. This thing went from $1 all the way to 6. We look for the retest type pattern, so we wait for price to cool down, and then we get into the new wave of buying. I do think this is going to have a nice gain. I'm always looking for 10%. I got very close to it in the midday. I bought it right here at 380 for a starter position, and it got me close to it got me 6%. If I had a bigger position, I probably would have took out some, but since it was a starter, I didn't really care if it went back to my average, as I was going to look to add more here. But yeah, this is a very nice setup. I don't see anything wrong. I am looking at the weekly too. You can see the weekly even has the EMA 50 at the very bottom, and I'm seeing this EMA 5 at the very bottom. So I don't think it's going to hit this EMA 5. It could take some time in my opinion, but I think the max pain short term is this EMA 5 at $3.05. I do think this is going to be the bounce idea here. And if this don't bounce, let's just say it goes straight down to the next EMA. Well, we can kind of look at our average and see, how much are we willing to risk? Me personally, I would probably do halfway between this EMA 10 and 20. And what I've been noticing is I need to see the candle close, right? If I see a daily candle piercing this and I'm down 10%, I'm going to wait till that candle closes, because I'm seeing a lot of times where, we get a daily candle that kind of just gets stop losses, right? It tries to hunts for stop losses, and then it goes massively up. Okay, so if I see a daily candle close below the EMA 10 and I'm down over 10%, I'll put my stop loss right at the lows of that daily candle. For example, let's use this candle to see if that's at the very low. We see this little price move up, and then if price comes back down, I'll put it at this low of this EMA 5. But I use the skipping the EMA strategy. So if price skips the 5 and not has a relative, any type of bounce that is substantial, that's right here. We had no substantial bounce. We come to the 10. And we retrace a big portion of this move, right? I do think this is going to be one of those EMA 10 levels that bounce big. In my experience, the levels that bounce the biggest are the EMA 10 or the 50, in my experience. So we come up here, come back to the 10. If it just doesn't work out, I'll take a 10% loss. No big deal, and then I'll wait for this EMA 50, and I'll just play other stocks while I'm waiting. And that's really how I'm looking to trade Fubo. Fubo is right here at the EMA 10, 3.74. EMA 10 is 3.70, and you got to understand is as each day goes by, this EMA 10 is going to go up in time. Look at this, 368, 370 this day. So remember, if it's an uptrend, the EMA 10 is going to go up each day. So price is definitely going to hit the EMA 10 on the next day. I can see this being very bullish. Got some more at the 3.70s. And that's about it with this. I think this is very good news. I just don't see this just crashing down to the 20. I just don't see that without any substantial bounce. Yeah, that's about it for my scenario on Fubo. I really like this company. I like the reversion to the mean, massive uptrend. as you can see, the EMA 50 is very spread out way down here. So let's see if we get a bounce, guys. We'll see. And if you guys do want to join the premium Discord, you guys are more than welcome to join. Hit the link down below in the YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, please read how to subscribe. If you have an Android, you'll have to use your computer or phone's browser to subscribe. And if you have an iOS, you can use your phone. But I do think it's best to subscribe on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. Since this is Discord and it's through the App Store, you'll pay a fee. So try to do it through your computer. So if you hit day trade alerts, that's the easiest way to subscribe. It'll be an all-time low fee of only $12 a month, and it will never go increase if you lock it in now, and you'll get access to my day trades and swing trades. You're watching a swing trade strategy that I'm showing you guys on how to trade momentum with the trend and using the EMAs to get precise entries. I use the skipping the EMA strategy, look for the news. Is the company fundamentally sound? Did we touch this upward Keltner channel, which we did? So all the check marks work for Fubo. This is a trading with the trend, swing trading strategy. I have a trading against the trend, and then I have a day trading strategy, which is my absolute favorite strategy where I make money every day selling credit spreads. And I think you guys are going to love that. So there's lots of different strategies for full-time traders who want to do this. And it's made me a full-time trader doing it. But if you hit the day trade alerts, you'll get access to subscribe, and it's only $12 a month. And you can read all about that in the server shop here, the 2 memberships, what they offer. All right, guys, let's get a pump on Fubo. Let's see if I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm going to wait till that daily candle closes. I'm not going to just rush out at 10% loss. I'm just going to see what it does. And if I see a daily candle close under the EMA 10, then I know there's weakness. If I see it just touch this 10 and we bounce up fast, then I know this is going to be a strong bounce. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys in the Discord. Thank you so much for watching Fubo. This is my analysis. This has worked for me many times. I have made lots of money doing this strategy. Sometimes it don't work, but that's just part of the game, guys. All right, guys, peace out and happy trading.